I'm not sure I have. I just go on.
Have you ever asked God for forgiveness? Have you ever asked God for forgiveness?
I'm not sure I have. I just go and try and do a better job from there. I don't think so. I think if I do something wrong, I think I just try and make it right. I don't bring God into that picture. I don't. Now, when I take, when we go in church and when I drink my little wine, which is about the only wine I drink, and have my little cracker, I guess that's a form of asking for forgiveness. And I do that as often as possible because I feel cleansed, okay?
Have you ever...
All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakwadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. This lesson is entitled, The Earth in the Hands of the Wicked. And that's based on Job 9 and 24. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and read that. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And if you don't know, the wicked is Esau, Edom. Okay, the so-called white man. All right, and his seed line, his seed. Okay, his children born of him. Okay, all right. They're the current rulers of the world right now. Okay. All right. They have dominion of the earth and they're in rule. Okay. And as you can see, he will not seek after the Most High. Okay. He is of the wicked. That is the reason why. He's making that perfectly clear in this video. Psalms 50 in verses 16. And it reads, But unto the wicked, the Most High saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee? When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, in which the brother of Esau is Jacob, okay, in which is the 12 tribes of Israel. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son. Okay, they slander the 12 tribes of Israel, their brother. Okay, all right. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son. These things hast thou done, verse 21, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. And that's the prophets and the teachers on the highways and hedges that are being set in order before the Edomites, Esau, Edom, all right, eyes, all right, these rulers, these wicked rulers, all right. And I guess I'll go ahead and read Malachi, just so you can know what we mean by the wicked. Let's go to Malachi 1, right, verses 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The Lord in capital letters is Yahweh. We say Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay. Yet ye say, Wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them, okay, listen carefully, the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever. So the wicked is Esau, Edom. Okay? All right? Just to declare that. All right? And as you heard in his spiel, he does not consider the Most High, just like the Bible has stated here. Okay? All right, let's go to Psalms. Let's go to Psalms 50. Hold on a second. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I think I already read that. We'll go to Psalms 55 and 19. Psalms 55 and 19. And it reads, the Most High shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, Selah, because they have no changes. All right, Esau, Edom, they have no changes. Therefore they fear not the Most High. He has put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. Let me read that again. Psalms 55 and 20. He has put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. The Native Americans. All right. Okay. The so-called Negro. All right. The Palestinians now. Okay. He has put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. All right. So the Lord is giving you their MO. Okay. The personality of the Edomite. All right. Let's go to Psalms 10 and verse 2. Psalms chapter 10 and 2. And it reads. All right, hold on. The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesses the covetous whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places does he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Okay, and we can see that now. Their eyes are privily set against the poor. Okay, we're going to cut your food stamps. Okay, you know what? If you don't work, you can't get them. You homeless people, we're going to put you in a camp. All right. Verse 9. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And we see that with the ICE agents. Okay. All right. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. And it gives you their mind frame. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright, our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air. And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance. And our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passes away, and after our end there is no returning, for it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion, and our lot is this. That's why they have a lot of these statues around here, these monuments and stuff. Let us oppress the poor, righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of age. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble was found to be nothing worth. Therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objecteth to our infamy, the transgressings of our education. He professes to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calls himself the child of the Lord. So that's the prophets of the Lord. We upbraideth them of offending the law, and their call out their wickedness. Okay. He professes to have the knowledge of the Most High. He calls himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. Yes, the Israelites were made to reprove their thoughts. Okay. He is grievous unto us even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. Okay, because they stole the identity of the Israelites. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstaineth from our way. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounces the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father. And yes, that's what we do. Okay. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of God, in which, yes, the Israelites are, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected. Okay, and that's what they think. The Lord is telling you, King Solomon is telling you here. Such things they did imagine, and were deceived, for their own wickedness has blinded them. As for the mysteries of the Most High, they knew them not, neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness, nor discern a reward for blameless souls. Okay, we're looking for the Lord to give us everlasting life, immortal bodies. All right, let me read that again. And as for the mysteries of the Most High, they knew them not. The Edomites do not. Okay, neither hope they for the wages of righteousness, nor discern a reward for blameless souls. For the Most High created man to be mortal, and made him to be an image of his own eternity. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it. So the point being, the Lord is giving you the mind frame. They believe that you should just live your life to, on earth and live it up, okay, as much as you can, because you're going to die. But the Lord said that he will bring us back in the earth, and we are brought back in the earth. The Lord brings us back through regeneration, okay, reincarnation. All right, he brings our spirit back, and we're reborn, okay, in the earth, okay. All right, so, and judgment is carried out here on the earth when we do return. All right, and that's in Ecclesiastes. All right, I guess, let me see, can I get that real quick? Let's see. Ecclesiastes. Let's see. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 3:16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. So under the sun, all right, the place of judgment is the earth. Okay. All right. So judgment is carried out here. All right. The Lord, our spirit returns back to the Most High. Okay. And he's the one who he sends back those spirits to be reborn in the earth. All right. Let me read it. Ecclesiastes, I guess that's 12:7. It says, then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it. So it returns back to the Most High. All right. And then we're regenerated back in the earth again at the Lord's command. All right. Okay. So we do return. All right. So their belief system is that, you know, we don't come back to the earth. Okay. We die and that's it. The Lord doesn't allow you to remember your former life, but he does send your spirit back. All right. Okay. And that's the reason why he's looking at the spirit of man. Okay. And mainly the Israelite man, because, and the prophets, because that's who he's going to have to rule the earth again. All right. The wicked will not rule, because as you can see, all right, they don't think on the Most High. So I play the clip again.
Asked God for forgiveness. Have you ever asked God for forgiveness?
I'm not sure I have. I just go and try and do a better job from there. I don't think so. I think if I do something wrong, I think I just try and make it right. I don't bring God into that picture. I don't. Now, when I take, when we go in church and when I drink my little wine, which is about the only wine I drink, and have my little cracker, I guess that's a form of asking for forgiveness. And I do that as often as possible because I feel cleansed, okay?